Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing a ARC review, finally, for Pandemic Patient Zero by Amanda Bridgman. I thank Aconyte for letting me review this novel on NetGalley. I ended up giving this a 4 stars, so I really enjoyed this. I mentioned this in my wrap up that I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it for what it was. As a fan of Pandemic, the game, I was looking forward to reading this book, and it was definitely. It's not so similar to the game, but the game is hard to fit into a novelization because there's not really a story or anything to go with Pandemic. It's just a lot of chaos. So, a brief summary of this novel. This is about a group of WHO that are scientists that are stationed in Lyon, France. And a pandemic, kind of a pandemic, probably consider it a pandemic, starts in Peru. And they have to go to Peru. A group of them have to go to Peru and stop this pandemic, hopefully, and save a lot of people. A lot of different things happen, and they eventually have to deal with a major drug organization because the way to save a lot of people is to go into this small village where a major drug operation is happening there. So there's mention of drugs, but it's not the main focus at all for the novel because it's just there. It kind of hinders a lot of things, but it causes a lot of conflict. But which made the book interesting to see how they were going to be able to get what they need when this major drug lord may or may not let them go to this village that has natural immunity to the virus that is spreading. The virus ended up being interesting. It was interesting following how they figured out what happened, how it mutated, what was the cause, how it's spreading. This is set after COVID, like a few years from now. So COVID has thankfully finished at this point after so long. So it's not like set right now and then there's another pandemic. No, it's set a few years from now, after COVID. The characters, I think, were very diverse in ethnicity. We didn't get so much of what their sexuality is. We know that the main character has a husband. Two of the people kind of have it on and off again. But other than that, we don't really know their sexuality because we didn't really follow them in the first place. But ethnicity-wise, I feel like we have a good mix. We have a Hispanic woman. We have a Indian man. We have a they're from different parts of the world. So we have an American, two Americans, but one of them is a Hispanic woman, Australian man. So we have different places around the world. I really, really enjoyed it. The Bodhi was one of the main characters of the novel, so I really enjoyed his input. We have, oh, we also have an Asian woman, but I'm not sure what, I don't think she mentioned what, where she was from. So, okay. Characters diverse. I liked them. They were all likable. They were different, all different in their own way. But I really did enjoy them. Atmosphere. I felt in the beginning we didn't really set up atmosphere because there was a lot of traveling. But once they settled in Peru, I felt like we were in the forest of Peru, in the Amazon forest, there with them. I thought the atmosphere was good. Writing was pretty good. I don't have any complaints about the writing. Plot is what really kept me going. Trying to figure out what this goes in hand with intrigue as well. Hand in hand of trying to figure out what caused this. How are they going to come up with a vaccine for this? How are they going to save people for this? And it's all explained, and it's very, very nice. Logic, I felt like this was pretty logical, except maybe that, it seemed that this ended very, very quickly. Whereas COVID, like, we're going through COVID now, and it's been over a year, and we still haven't stopped it. So, maybe a little illogical just because of this happened way too quickly. This was solved really quickly. There wasn't any pushback of people who don't believe in the pandemic or things like that. So I feel like it was a little logical since we're still going through a pandemic right now, and it's been over a year. But maybe we get smarter. I don't know. Probably not. Because there's still going to be people years from now that don't believe the pandemic actually was a thing. Enjoyment. I overall enjoyed this novel. I do recommend this, especially if you're a fan of Pandemic the Game. So as I said, I gave this a 4-star. Yeah, it's pretty good. Recommend. My next book well, you'll see. It's called The Liar of Red Valley. So, keep an eye out for that review. And I have another one coming out for a book called Fanfiction by Brent Spiner. So, I have 2 more reviews coming. If you like this video, give this a big thumbs up. Of course, in the description, you will find the Indigo page for Pandemic Patient Zero. Unless there is no Indigo page, then I will find somewhere else to another page that you can go and pre-order this book. This book comes out on September 7th, which is today. Wow. Hey, today that I'm filming. You're not going to see this until Thursday, but so you'll be able to go buy this book when this video goes out. I am behind. Apparently, I am very behind. I didn't realize that I was that behind on filming. Ooh, okay. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Go be a good cabbage today. Go do something good for somebody, even if it is yourself. And I will see you in my next video. Love you guys.